So we move on to the next groups. This is Group C. A little recap of what happened yesterday for all you guys who were working or something. Foggy made it in first place, defeated Fortitude and Colorful. Those were banger matches, man. Foggy really smart plays here. Lin was thrown down to the lower bracket at first, but got his revenge over Colorful. So a good lower bracket run, and the same is the case for Lawlight, who was defeated by PCG, quite an upset, but defeated Remind, who was thrown down by Soen, who eventually made it first of the group. So Foggy and Soen winning Group A and B, Lawlight and Lin advancing on top of that. And on the other side, here in the groups, Pink vs 15 Sway, Chaemiko vs FoCuS, that is our first match. And then I guess we swing over to Group D, where we have Mikael Linguagua, and our second match of the day is Sockent 120. And we have a Korean Derby to kick things off, everybody. This is something that I'm quite excited about. It is one of the greatest human versus night elves on the planet, and we kick human versus orc on the planet, and we kick things off. It is FoCuS, as he's playing the FoCuS Headhunter once again. We're tuning in a little late, sorry about that. And Chaemiko, who made it to the final of the Asian ESL Cup yesterday and the semifinal of the European ESL Cup yesterday. So that man is grinding currently. No sleep, but hey, I know that feel, and we're quite successful on our side as well. Hey there, hey Pens, how's it going? So far, I didn't see too much. We're in a state of the game where FoCuS is still level 1, Headhunters come in numbers, we do have Defend. I guess we didn't miss too much. The problem is the Archmage is very low, and the Wolves are still chasing him. Same as yesterday, we don't have control over the camera. This Observer is not the greatest I've ever seen, but we will probably still get the essence of this game. So, Mountain King and Rifles. Okay, are we moving back? I feel like there is a development, especially towards the Mountain King. Sok has been playing this against Lin. We've seen it more and more. By Hawk as well, and now Chaemiko goes back to this too. Plus Rifles. Very interesting. Let's see how it works out. No Beastmaster anymore. That was just a very short phase, right? There was like 1 or 2 weeks. And then the Panda took over, and now it feels like the MK is back on track. Chaemiko has the issue of not having level 2. There was good map control by FoCuS in the early game. 600 people already. Nice to see that. Pretty overwhelmed with all the tournaments going on, but as long as they are going, Warcraft 3 is going fine. Yeah, mate, yep. Yeah, poor Liquipedia editors, man. You guys gotta grind too. But okay, we're both stepping back a bit. Not stepping on the brake, but you know, put the pedal off the metal. And it's time to creep Archmage and Mountain King at the same time, which is gonna be a little difficult. Wind of Mana Stealing always great against the TC. FoCuS, of course, made it to the final of the War 3 Champions Season 7 and had a banger best of 5 versus Happy. Absolutely incredible. Here comes the MK. We only have Stormbolt, and it's a good creep check here. Lots of footmen going down thanks to the creeps. And the grunt transition by FoCuS again. So we are back in a state of this matchup where Orcs try to expand. And that's of course where the Rifles shine. If you hit a good timing with Water Elementals and Rifles and a strong MK of course, then this expansion barely has any chance to come up. But it feels like FoCuS is in full control. This looks really intimidating if you ask me. Did he lose anything just yet? I don't know, but I know that we won another sub. Thank you very much, 13-month for CN. Good old ESL radio fan from back in the day when I was just a little caster. Oh, TC in trouble. Has to go for the town portal. Okay, this was a little bit of a Hail Mary for Chaemiko, calling the militia. When I was just a little caster at the radio station. Streaming with Winamp. Yep, that was a thing. That is also why commentators are called casters, because back in the day the plugin was called Shoutcaster. Was it? I think so, something like that. Okay, Chaemiko has to stop the expansion. They ignore each other for now, but yeah, this is exactly what this timing is exactly what the rifles are going for. And what they're designed to do, shut this down. This forces Chaemiko to cross the map. And that is some free damage on Chaemiko's base, who I guess still has the town portal. Justin TV days? Oh, radio days were long before Justin TV. Justin TV was actually the first decent iteration of a video stream service. Alongside Own3D. We were starting off on Live Streamer, which was horrible. We also had Octoshape, which was horrible. And speaking of horrible, this is not going too well for Chaemiko at all. MK is trying to do some damage, but it's just rifles going down. Just like that. Grunts seem overwhelming. Massive clap by Chaemiko. That was a good positioning. But the heal scroll is ready. And once again, FoCuS keeps everything safe here. Did you cast for Game Sports? Nope. They were our enemies, basically. Yeah, there were two German Warcraft stations, Game Sports and ESL Radio. I was responsible for ESL Radio. Okay, so I really don't know what Chaemiko is supposed to do. He's getting closer in supply and FoCuS is losing something. He killed the expansion twice, so I wonder if at some point the human army is overwhelming, but now the MK has no mana anymore. Oh, with level 3, might be another Stormbolt. And the fight is actually going pretty well here. But of course, headhunters are easy to replace. Rifles are a little bit cheaper, so the trades still go well, and Chaemiko feels forced to TP out as he has no mana. Is that the time for the expansion now? I doubt he has the resources, to be honest. Thank you, Brickball, for the 1713 sub. Insub X HF. Yeah, put the shirt in the washing machine though, so no Insub X shirt today. Glad you enjoyed it though. This turns into a pretty good match here. In-game sound louder, yes, for sure. Whatever you guys need, everybody. Whatever you guys need. Okay, and FoCuS is trying to expand again. And how fast can Chaemiko recover? He's creeping. Of course, lacking level 3 on the Archmage was a big deal. Now level 2 aura. Even more? You're never satisfied. $42. Seems is the answer to everything, right? This might be fine. Still not that loud, right? Ah, I'm not too sure. Just let me know. I will adjust. So we max mana potion, invo potion. MK. Man, Chaemiko still has a shot in this. After this early game, I didn't really think so. But heal scrolls go to FoCuS to counter the clap.
A player's forces are under attack.
Jesus, this is so loud. Level 4 actually. Man, this MK might carry, but oh, there's an opening! Book of the Dead, Storm, Lightning Shield, Chain Lightning. Oh, the damage by FoCuS! What a glorious execution! This is the knockout punch, is it not? The Echo completely ragged. And how do you enter this? The skeletons actually plugged the little hole, so Chaemiko can't enter his own base. Oh, not great. FoCuS can just easily TP out after the damage is done. TC has no mana, but doesn't really need it. Mountain King can't enter the backline as the TC plays Bouncer here. TP out. Lightning Shield casted on Chaemiko's side. This was nice, but immediately purged to massive damage while the Expo is up. That was just perfect. Giving up the TP for it. So worth. So worth. And we are once again in a position where I don't know how Chaemiko is supposed to come back from this, to be honest. Tower gone, workers gone. Ay. Well, we need the strongest MK of all time. But FoCuS just dodging.
A town is under siege.
And attacking the base again. And why not? Even raiders coming in soon. Towers have reinforced defenses, so it will take time to set them back up again. Thunderous wolves in the economy once more. Aye. And there's no TP anymore. I just couldn't afford it. I mean, how? He wasn't even gathering gold. Oh, he is now. Shop is gone. No breakers anymore. Instant TP out once again. He's losing at max 1 unit. Ah, 2. Okay, still worth it. It's 2 bases versus effectively 0. FoCuS playing this real smart. I think we see one of the best FoCuS in a long time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just wherever he shows up, he's doing great. Whether it be DreamHack or War3 Champions or the Cups. While Chaemiko and Sok a little inconsistent. But this has always been the way for FoCuS. Just his skill baseline is incredibly consistent. He's never as high as the Lin is. But he's also not having bad days, really. Oh, that's massive. Here comes the Storm. Goes for the Farseer, who has a TP. Clap. Item on the ground. Blocks himself. Picks it up. And that's once again most of the army safe. Can the MK connect with another Stormbolt? I don't think so. But yeah, this is a pretty rough push. It was the Vamp Aura. Of all items, FoCuS gets the Vamp Aura. 3 units about to drop on Chaemiko's side. He's trying to... I don't know what I was supposed to say. Trying to kite now. But everything is so low already and everything is perfectly fine for FoCuS. Hero FoCuS. Oh, dodges it with the invul potion. Man, very, very good moves throughout this entire game on both sides. But it's called GG. This early game paved the way for a FoCuS win. That harass in the early game, keeping the heroes low, was key, and Tide Hunters goes to the Orc. Strong fashion, I like it. Good pressure, good control, using the map control as good as you can. And we have our first break of the day, man. Yeah, Chaemiko may be a little overplayed, or... I don't know, this MK. Is MK again the better choice? It looked good, of course, but in the first fight, did it really help? It feels like a Panda has the better impact in the mid game. We don't have to talk about the strength of a Mountain King late game, of course. Panda kinda has that too, though. Maybe he thought this early game was already pretty bad, so I need the stun. Because that's something you can barely counter. I don't know. What race should I play when I start Warcraft? Just play, I would say play the campaign. It's a great way to start. It's such a great story. It's so well done. And then you figure out what you like. It's a decent indicator, I would say. Like if you're super fresh, then play the campaign. If you already played the campaign, still unsure, try to play some random games, maybe against the AI. If you want to play the campaign in new graphics, there's a project called Reforged that is slowly but steady updating the missions in a way that we were promised the campaign would look like. It's of course a fan project and it's really well done. I think Blade Master Rush played it. I'm not too sure if Witty played it. Maybe we can take a look after the game. Hey Toxie, much love! Much love to you! Toxie is one of the guys who constantly improve the servers and the routing for the Flow network, and he's doing pretty great. He's doing pretty great. The community is strong. Yeah, feels that way. Feels really good. Also very wholesome at the moment. It's been a while since I had a frustrated moment, to be honest. Okay, FoCuS it is. Headhunters it is. No surprise in the opening. Too bad it wasn't ready for the weekend. Yeah, you know. Maybe it's good to test it for a couple of weeks and months and figure out whose player got spikes and might need a proxy or whatever, how that's working. I don't know how that's working. But I think introducing a server a couple of days prior to the tournament is always a little iffy. I don't update, for example, I don't update our observer tool prior to a big tournament anymore. It's just too risky. I never know what's happening. But yeah, the new solution will probably save the Koreans 30 MS, which brings them closer to the European ping if they meet each other. Ooh, last hit on the FoCuS. Well done by FoCuS again. Oh man. Chaemiko just can't get a foot on the ground, really.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, if you can get this Headhunter, this might actually be working out. Feels like FoCuS has a new priority on putting a lot of damage on the Archmage. Oh man, this Footman goes down instead of the Headhunter. So Archmage again is so far away from everything, can't creep. Sorry, had to do some moderation. Archmage might have a shot with the Lightning Shield again to return the favor. to basically do the same move that FoCuS did to him before. But yeah, what do you do with this Archmage, man? This is so oppressive. And there's Chain Lightning now. Love how it keeps the Headhunters safe for quite a long time. Pulls them in the middle when needed. Now the TC is about to come out. And there's still damage done. Look at FoCuS with the illusion, man. Great body block. Just anticipates the moves of his opponent. And that is more free damage. And the kill. This might just be game. It's only a level 1 Archmage, but this is about the time where the Mountain King pops out. And this is even worse than game 1. Oh. Is he playing with Firelord and pushes? No, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
Man, Chaemiko. Always entertaining, but here... Seriously, maybe he's just a little overplayed. He played 2 ESL Cups yesterday. And now this, and of course War 3 Champions. Oh man, this Archmage is benched for so long! Yo, John with the sub! Thank you very much, half a year already. Nice guys, great job, all respects to you. Without Back to Warcraft, Warcraft 3 would be dead, thanks! Oh, you're such a sweetheart, man. Can't wait to meet you again in Cologne. For the next Experion event, maybe. Paddy coming in with the 4-month sub as well. Really, really cool to see your support. Chaemiko has heroes again, that's nice. But FoCuS has to do a major mistake. And I don't think, like, FoCuS is not the guy who does major mistakes. He might just play, he might not play as godlike as a Lin or Fly at times. But he's also not losing his Blade Master 5 times in one game, and the items for the TC look amazing. Just the levels. I mean, he barely got level 2. Has to take some risks. And FoCuS is as confident as ever. Expanding on the back of this. This should be about like 1/3 done already. Sometimes it's a little hard to contest the rifles as long as you're not level 3. But even that should be fine. Wolves chasing and get the priest, maybe? His healing is really good. TC is in a little bit of trouble. Headhunter as well. Dude, he just can't get this priest. What the hell? Chaemiko, this priest was amazing. And all of a sudden we got a Farseer surrounded. And he's buying some time for that TP. Gets another kill here. But that fight was great, man. Chaemiko had barely any big weapons to work with. And he can click this down, can he not? Oh, this is gonna be close. He has to cancel it. Okay. Chaemiko is kinda a little bit back. It's still an issue that the heroes are gonna be so high for FoCuS. Last time also, you had to cancel the expansion twice, and then in the end, with the second try it worked. Third try it worked. Thanks for the cast to curse. My pleasure, man. I just want to make these games more entertaining. Man, despite the early Archmage kill. But level 2 Brilliance Aura is slacking so hard. Just look at the priests. They barely gather anything. Oh, and what an easy last hit this is. Flute, cool if you have a little bit of a ranged army, that helps. And yeah, FoCuS lost the last fight, but he's doing the greatest job in keeping the heroes away from 3. Playing his hero advantage, has speeds or heal scrolls. Okay, so expansion coming up. Chaemiko again dodging this, not bad. But it's not surviving, that's his task here. It's doing damage to close the gap, but the gap is not really closing. Both early games really good by FoCuS. One with the Farseer super low, the second one with the Archmage kill. Yeah, you need that old man on a high level. FoCuS army is a pretty versatile one. Pretty well rounded, got some damage, got some blockers, got some casters. Now the blockers are coming in as well, but breakers lose the battle against grunts if attacked. So Chaemiko is trying to contest this one. MK gets it actually. Item, not sure who got it. Oh, the MK might just be dead. I guess he found the Invo potion, that saves him, but the storms are just absolutely terrifying. And this is pretty much an all-in with all the militia here. Gets good dispels off. So that's just fodder. The concave is good. Rifles have good damage uptime for a bit. But did he actually use one of the heal scrolls? I'm not too sure. What are the odds that we get a level 4 TC before level 3 Archmage? When of mana stealing used, he wants this MK gone, he knows. Without MK there's no hope, but the TC is actually in trouble. Clap, but there's healing. That heal scroll saved his life. We'll have to have a priest himself now, but the MK has already no mana anymore. Still, better to retreat for a little bit, keep the TC safe, out of range of a Stormbolt, and you can't heal against that anymore. And that's the carry gone. Not without cost. But 2 grunts when an expo is running. You see it's up now. Peons are sliding over. Another all-in, but we have to push without the MK. That hurts. It's pretty much impossible. He would love to clap the peons.
A town is under siege.
Okay, we do have that lightning shield at the moment. Which is decent, prevents a little bit of mining early on, so it will take more time to actually pay off. I don't really want to comment on the MK choice this game. I don't think any hero would have been good. I mean, it really comes down to the early game. Warcraft is a game with many ripple effects, or with strong ripple effects. And FoCuS just dominate this early. Expo stays up, that's all he wanted. He's getting some levels, but he's down a base, he's down in levels. Double mana potion, man. 2 Kodos as well to eat the breakers, which cause trouble usually. At least MK3, finally. Who got the heal scrolls? 1, 2... Okay, FoCuS should be fine. Chaemiko breaks upkeep, but there's level 4. Getting back from work, back to Warcraft was casting awesome stuff. Could get used to that. Glad you enjoy it, mate. Okay, big push by Chaemiko. He's facing the lower bracket right here. Good detection against the TC. Will not come in as a surprise. Breakers actually create a lot of damage, and FoCuS is so heavy on the Hero nuke. This might actually be a mistake. Oh, there's a ward! He didn't realize it! How unfortunate! And how do you want to beat an orc army without your clap? Yikes! Little bit of blizzard, okay. But the expo is still running. We do have a shop here. Just lost 10 supply. Of course, FoCuS lost some stuff as well. But it's not really an issue, I feel. He can just rebuild the units. This MK has no mana, has to use the potion immediately. I think he has no clarity here either. Yeah, has an invul and invis this time, but the ward really helped. FoCuS even takes the time to creep this up. Feeling so confident. Wonder if the 5 breakers turn into a problem. Clap Blizzard. This must be it. Oh, Stormbolt. Reposition needs a big reposition. Wait, is it just rinse and repeat? No, doesn't have the forces to nuke the Mountain King this time. But did a good job in keeping the TC out of this fight. Needs healing, has a potion, can use it now, and that's a better one. MK still has an invul, not affected by this. Would love to see a lightning shield here. But what to do after this invul is over? TC constantly get healing, gets the stomp off, chain lightning, the 3rd MK kill. And I guess the TC is safe with more healing, yep. And FoCuS is constantly mining from 2 bases. Everything is low, but I bet there's a lot of stuff in the comments. No, in the Kodos. And that's game. Yeah, not a big surprise to be honest. This game went downhill once the Archmage died, and FoCuS just played it relatively conservative from there. Never too aggressive, no base dives at all. Just map control, expand, win. How was that a throw? He was never even close to leading. Yeah. Okay. It's just one guy. Alright then. FoCuS in the Winnerbracket final continues his dominance at the moment. And he will be facing 15 Sway or Pink. But I guess this is not on our broadcast list. I would assume that we take more time of Group D, where we have the following match here as well. It is Suck and 120 facing each other, and then we have Mikael and Linguagua. I'm not too sure if they will show this. I don't think so. I'm not too sure where we can get results and anything, but Liquipedia has probably some sources and will update it, or just guess the winner right. I don't know. But yeah, Suck vs 120 coming up next.